Welcome, Gemini, to your reading for May 2022. Let's see what is coming up for you. What's happening this May for you, Gemini? It's hard to believe we're entering May already. My goodness. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Okay. Oh, Gemini. We've got 4 cards in reverse for you. Oh, let's see. Looks like it's going to be interesting for you this May. Okay, Gemini, what's happening in your, it looks like your relationship. What is going on here? Things not going too well. I see you knowing what it is that you have to do. You know, your inner self, that inner wisdom, your higher self, you know what it is that you need to do, but you're not doing it. I feel it's kind of like a case of you've been dealing with this for so long that you don't really have the energy anymore, the willpower, the desire almost to, I would say, to really to fix this. It's a kind of thing of you've known for a long time what it is that you need to do. And now you're right over there already. I see you taking a moment and saying to yourself, I can't keep up with this. I can't keep doing this. I feel this relationship, Gemini, has taken so much out of you. And that energy, that you need the energy to keep at it, to keep working at it, or whatever it is you've been dealing with, it's just not there anymore. It's like it's been going on for so long, you've already invested so much energy into it, and now it's like you haven't got the energy for it anymore. And there was a period of feeling that you don't know what to do, how to get out of this. I mean, you knew that you had to get out. You could see the signs. And yet, Gemini, you chose to stay for a long time. You just stayed right there. And now it's finally at that point where you've made the decision. The decision is there. Whether this is we'll see as we go on here, to stay or to go, but you're finally going to be freeing yourself from this situation. Because sometimes, you can know what to do, what it is that you need to do, and yet a person doesn't do it because it's not that easy to solve your own problems. You can solve somebody else's problems very easily for them. It's not that easy when it's you, when you're the one facing this, because your energy, your emotions are involved, etc., etc. But you have known for a long time that this is what's going to happen here. So with the Queen of Swords sitting here right next to it, I do feel you going it on your own. Like you've learned from this, you've seen it for what it is, and you choose solitude, at least for now, to be on your own, to just enjoy your own company, basically, is what it is. Because what you wanted as you set out with this relationship, obviously you wanted a secure relationship here. It wasn't a fling for you. You wanted a relationship that was solid, a relationship that was committed, and that you could build a future with this person. And so you set off. You entered this relationship with high hopes and optimism, maybe a bit naive, but that's okay. That's just, you were just hopeful. You were just expecting the best, because you don't enter a relationship expecting the worst. You know, a person goes into it, you expect the best, you hope for the best, and that is what you certainly did. But then you found yourself having to stand up for yourself. Almost constantly there was things going on here from, I would say, probably the beginning. Because I feel there were these walls. Somebody had walls up around them from the start of this relationship. Somebody was trying to really get in and understand the other one and really fully be a part of this person's life, or just to understand the emotions, you know, this person's inner self. And those walls were up there. And either you couldn't break through that concerning this person, or this person felt that they couldn't break through it with you. But I feel kind of with most of you, it's actually that you felt you always had to fight, and to put it that way. You had to fight to know what was on this person's mind, how this person feels. How do you feel about me? You know, because I feel there was a lot of confusion here, that you didn't really know. A lot of the time you would wonder, does this person really want to be with me or not? And then you would ask sometimes, do you want to be with me? And the answer would be, yeah, sure, something, you know. And it's like, but you never got actually that feeling of, okay, right, I believe that, I know where I stand. So you were always expecting trouble, kind of thing. It's like, oh, what's going to happen next? It gets to that point where you couldn't really enjoy the relationship because you're expecting something to happen. And the thing here is, Gemini, I feel because of this, you had enough doubts. Uncertainty is actually the thing. There was so much uncertainty for you that you ended up maybe having a bit of a look around. Maybe it could be checking things, trying to find out what is really going on. Maybe checking your partner's phone. Maybe just being more alert, perhaps, to phone calls coming in, or how your partner would react to certain people, or, you know, that kind of thing. It's that thing of, I'm not quite sure what is going on, so I'm going to have to be a PI. And if you're a woman, then you were certainly very good at it. And they said there's no better private investigator than a woman. So I feel you were trying to get your answers, Gemini. It's not that it was malicious on your side. It was more a thing of, you're not getting the answers. You weren't getting clarity. So I kind of see you coming into this, and if you haven't done this yet, I kind of see you starting to, you know, as we say, we go into May, I kind of see this thing of, I want to know what's going on here now. I'm going to have a little look around, a little look-see, pay a bit more attention, make sure my eyes and ears are open, and see. Because part of this reason that I see you feeling this way, like you've got to start trying to find out what is going on over there. Do it for yourself, basically. Find it for yourself. It's because this person that you're with is somebody that can be the one moment so into you and make you feel so special and like the center of his or her universe, and then just goes cold on you and doesn't show interest, isn't paying attention to you. And that there's a lot of confusion and frustration for you around that. You know, you feel there are times when you feel you're not important to this person. And this is it's very difficult for you to be in this situation, this relationship where you are the one moment everything feels fine, and then suddenly it's like everything is disrupted. Everything's going smoothly, and then you hit this, bumps in the road. I feel like a lot of bumps, a lot of little bumps in the road. And that's been very difficult for you to deal with that. And so I'm not surprised that you are going to be doing some investigation here, trying to find out what is really going on. Is there something you're missing? Is there something happening that you are either not seeing, or maybe happening again that you're not aware of? But I see you becoming a bit suspicious. It could be that your suspicion, it might come from something you hear. Gossip is something that travels very fast, and then it ends up reaching a person's ears that's not involved in the situation. And it can be that is what's going to happen with you, that you are going to hear something, some hints or something, some kind of gossip, some kind of rumor, and that is really going to make you say, well, now I've got to find out once and for all what is going on, because I don't know anymore. Because this relationship, Gemini, it's just not progressing as it ought to. You're supposed to be working together as a team in a relationship, but that's not happening. It feels like things are just standing still and almost actually going, I would say, almost backwards. And there's also this thing of you suspect that this person has lost his or her love for you, emotions for you, the caring. Maybe this person still cares, but is no longer has that romantic love for you. But this is just, it's not heading in the direction it's supposed to head in, because as we saw there, what you're hoping for is stability, emotion, like home. You want with your partner, you want that in the relationship, stability, security, those kind of things, to obviously know where you stand and have that solid foundation in the relationship, and you're not getting it. Things aren't going as they ought to. And Gemini, it's like you have put in a lot in this relationship, and it's like this doesn't feel fair, because you're not. Okay, Gemini, let's try that again. I don't know if you heard the sirens going. I'll probably have to take that out if it was too loud. Some sirens was going on here, but as I said, you've put all of this into it, and this is what you wanted in the relationship, and you're not getting it. And it's like, it's not fair. Why am I not getting out what I've put into it? But unfortunately, life doesn't work that way, Gemini. You can really give something your all, and it still, unfortunately, doesn't work out. And this I can see also, here we go with it's a lovely 10 of Swords. Being sarcastic, of course, as I say that, people don't like to see the 10 of Swords. And, okay, Gemini, from what we've got in front of us here so far, I do see this relationship ending, and ending on a very unpleasant note. I don't see, it's not going to be amicable. It's not going to be friendly. It's not going to be, okay, it's a pity it didn't work out, but no hard feelings or whatever. I see something that's going to be quite devastating to you. I don't sugarcoat this. I don't lie to you to make you feel good. I tell you the stuff as I see it, and I do see something very hard that's going to happen for you, that you're going to possibly, with your investigation, Gemini, it might turn up something that's really going to be very painful for you, extremely painful actually, to have to face. Sometimes in a relationship something comes out that is so devastating that you almost feel it physically, and it seems like it's going to be something like that coming up, unfortunately, for you. it can be somebody that your partner has betrayed you in some way that you were not aware of up until that moment when you do know. These oracles are not supposed to be in reverse. Sorry, let's do this again. Okay. Seems to be time alone. Going to the woods, going to the wild. That's where you'll find your magic, you'll find your answers. Okay, so these are quite... Okay, let's see. Let's get more cards for you though, Gemini. Let's just see what is going on here. Remember, this is for May, and we're not done yet with the reading, so... Oops. Okay, Strength reversed. Queen of Swords comes out again. Four of Cups. Six of Wands. Okay, Gemini. You are going to, like we said, it's not going to be something pleasant that you're going to be finding out. You are going to be feeling a bit defeated, like lacking courage, like, oh, I just can't anymore. But, you know, sometimes that is a good thing, and facing reality. We've got the Queen of Swords coming out again. We've had it there, and here she comes out again. I do see you going your separate ways. And there's a lot of hurt here. There's, feeling sad, feeling a bit lonely as well. And also there might be some bitterness, which is okay. It's understandable. If you have indeed been betrayed in some way by your partner, then it makes sense that you should feel that way. And as a result, what I see is you just not interested. Not interested in this person, not interested in the relationship anymore, and actually not really interested in a relationship at this moment either, which is fine. That's fine, that is good. If you're just coming out, if this relationship, when it ends, if you end it, then you don't want to jump into the next relationship. But Gemini, it's just like I can see the fight is out of you. The fight that you might have had for, I'm going to fight for this relationship, I'm going to make it work, it's gone. Something's going to happen, it's going to be, oops, it's gone. I'm done. Not doing this anymore. Goodbye. So it's going to be a lack of interest in love, in this relationship, in love in general, and kind of in life for a while. I see you just understandably wanting to be on your own. Taking a break from things a bit. This is going to weigh heavily on you for a while, understandably. And this is going to be, because we've seen before how much you've put into this relationship, and you're going to feel like defeated. It's going to be like, why? Why, after everything that I gave to this, why did it not work? It should have, but it doesn't work like that. When it's... When somebody else is involved, it's a relationship, and it's you and this other person, you and your partner. You can't control this other person's feelings and actions and so forth. It's not within your power, Gemini, to control somebody else. It is going to hurt. It is going to be sad. But how much more can you give to this? At some point you have to call a halt to it. For your own sake. Let's get another card here, last card. Okay, Gemini. in conclusion, you are being told, do not close your heart. Do not close your heart to love in the future. Okay? Just because this relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that there's not love in the future, because I do see a deep connection is coming for you in the future. But you can't allow what went wrong here. This person, you can't close your heart because of what this person has done to you, because then you're going to miss out on something really good. So take that break, as we see here, take that break from love, from relationships, but don't close your heart to that in the future. Don't tell yourself, well, no, I'm never going to have another relationship. I'm never going to trust anybody ever again. Don't punish your next partner, the next person that comes along and offers you love. Don't punish that person for the mistakes of an ex. Okay? So, Gemini, that is your reading for May 2022. There's some tough things coming up for you, but you're going to survive. It's a lot, I feel, has to do with your attitude as you go through this, and understanding that this too shall pass. And Gemini, as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, your angels, and your departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Gemini, take care of yourself. I'll see you again next time. Bye.